I have a 1949 Studebaker 2R5 half-ton pickup truck that me and my sister are in the process of restoring. And along the way, we've decided to try to do some videos to show how we've done things. And today, what I want to do is take a look at removing the bushings from the steering knuckle. This is the steering knuckle from my 2R5. It's where the front wheel mounts onto that, and it has a kingpin that goes into this, goes from here through here, and inside of here you have bushings on both ends that the kingpin slides through. And I've already removed the kingpin, and now what I need to do is to remove the bushings because you need new bushings when you replace the kingpin. And the tools that I'm going to use for that, I discovered this 5/8 inch socket will actually line up perfectly with the bushing, allow me to push it out. And so then I got this 1/2 inch drive to use that to press out the bushing. Unfortunately, this isn't quite long enough to do what I need to do, so I'm going to finish it off with, got this 3/8 inch extension and a 5/8 inch socket wrench here that I will use to press the bushing out at the end. I've already done one bushing. Now this is what it looks like. It slides in there, and then your kingpin slides into this, and that's what does all the rotation stuff and keeps it from wearing out your steering knuckle. So we'll just jump right into this process. Go ahead and separate this. I've got a base here. It's got a little hole here in the bottom, and that's so that the bushing can be pushed through there. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my socket inside the bottom bushing, put my extension to it, and I'm going to line it up with my press here. And it's really great how this just fits perfectly because it pushes right through and I don't have to worry about it. Start. Okay, I'm going to have to stop there because my extension is now brushing up against the top of my steering knuckle, so I'm going to have to back it off and use my other tool. And you can see the bushing is almost out right there. And we'll finish pushing it out with our other tool. We'll get it inside of there and get it lined up. Okay, you got it all set. That's all it took. There's the second bushing right there. I got that out of there, and so here in a little bit I'll be putting in new bushings so I can go back with my kingpin set. I just removed the bushings from the steering knuckle just a few minutes ago, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the new bushings inside of here so that I can get those fitted for my kingpin. For this steering knuckle, again, the bushing goes here on the top, one goes here in the bottom, and then the kingpin goes through there. You see these two grease inserts, I'm going to remove those. For these it took a 7/16 wrench to remove those, and the reason you need to remove those grease zerks is you have to line your bushings up with these greaser hose so that you can grease your system. For these bushings, you'll see that hole right there, and when we go to press them in, you want to line that hole up with that hole right there so that you can grease your steering knuckle down the road. So we'll just go ahead and jump into it. I'm just going to sit up here on a flat surface. I'm going to lay my bushing in there and line it up, make sure the holes are lined up. Get it pretty much straight into there. Okay, that's about as far as I can go. I'm going to relax the press a little bit. What I wanted to point out is that this bushing actually needs to be flush with the bottom here. And so I've got a little bit more to press out, so I'm going to go back to my 5/8 inch socket. I'm going to line it back up. Place my 5/8 inch socket on top of that. You're lined up to press. I'm going to fill it till it gets flush. There we go. So as you can see, it's flush with the bottom here. But most importantly also, I don't know if you can see it, but that hole is lined up with this grease pitting so that you'll be able to grease it up later on down the road. But hopefully this will help you all out there. Thank you very much. Bye.